Life in prison for the man who set off a bomb in Chelsea as a jury convicted him in the blast that injured dozens of people.
And tonight we're hearing from one of the witnesses who testified during the trial. CBS 2's Tony Aiello joins us now live from Chelsea with more. Tony.
Christine, 395 days since that pressure cooker packed with ball bearings exploded here on 23rd Street. Several of the 31 people who were injured testified at the trial of Ahmad Rahimi, including one man who told me the blast was the loudest thing he'd ever heard or felt.
End of the world kind of doomsday sound, a boom.
Court Cheek was in his wheelchair just outside his building when the bomb exploded yards away. He testified at the Rahimi trial and isn't surprised the jury returned a verdict of guilty on all counts.
I'm glad that, he'll be put away and we're a little safer. One less lunatic. He doesn't care about hurting other people.
Rahimi faces life in prison for the most damaging terror attempt in New York City since 9/11.
It's very obvious that this city remains a target, and most importantly, I want to thank the public for how engaged they were when this was going on last September.
Members of the public reported Rahimi's unexploded pressure cooker on 27th Street, his pipe bombs in Elizabeth, and in Seaside Park, New Jersey. The public also called police in Linden when Rahimi hid in the vestibule of a bar during the manhunt.
Ahmed Khan Rahimi learned a lesson which we keep reminding people of. This is the wrong place to try and carry out an act of terrorism.
When he was caught after a shootout, Rahimi, a native of Afghanistan, was carrying this notebook pledging his support for holy war.
Inspired by ISIS and Al-Qaeda, Rahimi built, planted, and detonated bombs.
Surveillance video shows Rahimi practicing detonation skills in his family's backyard. Today, Mohammed Rahimi said his brother self-radicalized by watching jihad material on the internet.
He just had a hard life growing up, and then eventually, I guess, something in his head flipped. He was fed up with his life, and he chose, this path.
Rahimi faces mandatory life in prison when he's sentenced early next year. He also still faces trial on federal charges in New Jersey for the bombs left there. Live in Chelsea, Tony Aiello, CBS 2 News.
Tony, thank you.